Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives reveals that Theresa Donovan will experience conflict in the coming weeks when she discovers Alex's engagement ring in her pocket. Obviously, Theresa is lying to Alex Kyriakis and possibly to herself as well, so she already feels conflicted in multiple ways. Even though Theresa claims that giving Brady Black an impulsive kiss was a mistake, she may always love him. Because of their shared history and Tate Black, Theresa will always be connected to Brady, but is their relationship really just platonic? According to Days, Theresa's relationship with Alex will continue to be complicated by the fact that Brady and Theresa will become even closer through some unexpected twists and turns. However, there is a mess because Theresa truly cares about Alex as well, perhaps more than she anticipated. She can see how much Alex loves Theresa now that he has her committed to staying. As a consequence of this, Theresa is questioning her decision to deceive Alex into thinking that he is the heir to half of Victor Kyriakis' wealth. Days spoilers indicate that Theresa will continue to suffer as a result of this secret, which turned Alex's life upside down. It's likely that Konstantin Maliunis will keep putting pressure on Theresa to get the engagement ring she wanted. Although Theresa herself has expressed a desire for one, the realization that her wish has been granted may cause her to panic. Days spoilers indicate that Theresa will discover an engagement ring in Alex's pocket during DOL's February sweeps, which should cause some mixed emotions. Since Theresa started her entire plot, she has been after this, so there may be a hint of scheme or contentment. The fact that Alex cares enough about Theresa to take this next step may also move her. At the same time, Theresa is certain to experience yet another terrible wave of guilt. Because Alex is the victim of Theresa's lengthy con, a portion of her will be devastated that she tampered with his life and manipulated his feelings. Will Theresa admit that she found Alex's ring or return it and allow him to propose as planned? Regardless, Theresa ought to accept Alex's marriage proposal at some point because there have already been some hints that their wedding will take place in the future. According to Days of Our Lives, Theresa may need to make some changes to her plan over time. John needs help, Kate worries, Theresa and Alex have fun, Everett confesses. Days of Our Lives say that Marlena Evans will ask Steve Johnson for help if she is worried about John Black. Lucas Horton worries Kate Brady. Alex Kyriakis and Theresa Donovan will compete in the game Truth or Dare. Will she tell him the truth? Everett Lynch is prepared to admit his guilt, but will he? Days of Our Lives reveals that John Black will continue to have these disturbing nightmares after meeting Konstantin Maliunis. Marlena is aware that John is in trouble and will seek assistance from Steve. Sadly, Steve seems to know more about John's past than John has told him. Will Steve's efforts to assist John be sufficient? Steve needs to tell John and Marlena the truth because he is completely aware of what Konstantin is talking about. But if Steve tells the truth, he will have to admit that he has known information all along that he hasn't told John. Can Steve be forgiven by John for lying? Spoilers for DOL, Lucas Horton Harris Michaels has made arrangements for Lucas to be moved to a more secure location within the prison, which worries Kate Brady. However, Harris is reluctant to share this information out of concern that a dishonest cop might obtain it. Harris is making every effort to preserve Lucas' life. If Kate is unable to see Lucas soon enough to ensure his well-being, what will she do? Kate will have Roman Brady's support as she tries to deal with her emotions. Until Lucas was beaten, Katie thought this was a good idea at first. DOL John requires assistance, Kate is concerned, Theresa and Alex have fun, and Everett acknowledges. Is there a way to free Lucas from this mess after everything that has transpired thus far? Can Lucas be saved by Kate before Clyde Weston has another chance to kill him? When in the Days of Our Lives will the real truth emerge? A game of Truth or Dare will keep Theresa and Alex entertained. Given that Theresa changed everything about Alex's life to make it appear as though he had the backing to pass himself off as Victor Kyriakis' son, this is all Theresa needs. She can also remove Konstantin from Maggie Kyriakis' life if Theresa tells the truth. By confessing, Theresa would not only put Alex at ease, but also take away a lot from him. Will she be honest? Everett is getting ready to tell Stephanie Johnson the truth in the interim. Everett will blame whomever now that he is unable to conceal his shady past? Abe Lexi's déjà vu, Paulina's cancer causes memories to take priority. Abe Carver remembers Paulina Price's thyroid cancer diagnosis from Days of Our Lives and rumors. When he begins to recall Lexi Carver's struggle and death from a brain tumor, the rest of his thoughts flood in. Days of Our Lives, similar cases, early diagnosis. Paulina and Lexi shared similar circumstances, but Paulina was diagnosed much earlier and her cancer can be treated. Lexi didn't find out until she was in stage 4, when her brain tumor was too big to treat. She died in Abe's arms, leaving him to raise Theo Carver by himself. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Even though Paulina is attempting to stay strong, she is inwardly panicking and won't admit it to Abe or her daughter, Chanel Dupree. She even becomes a secret patient of Sarah Horton after requesting that she take her case. Paulina's cancer sparks déjà vu for Abe and Lexi. Memories come first, then all the rest? Sarah advised her to discuss her concerns with Marlena Evans. DOL. Paulina Price loses it and panics in front of Abe Carver. Despite her strong and steadfast exterior, Paulina's fear takes control and she panics in front of Abe. She begins to weep and begins to talk about Abe keeping an eye out for Chanel and what is going on with Lonnie Price Grant. While Abe is holding her to comfort her, he suddenly has a vision of Lexi, and it is such a vivid memory that it scares him, so he brings up Lexi to Paulina. When he tells her she won't die if he can, even more of his past comes flooding back. He recalls Lexi instructing him to care for Theo. When Paulina realizes that her husband is recovering his complete memory, she naturally breaks free of her fear. Days of Our Lives. Abe Carver feels overwhelmed as more memories flood back in. Abe feels overwhelmed as more memories flood back in, including his wedding to Paulina and their entire relationship. Paulina is overjoyed and calms down because his memory came back at the perfect time. This awful circumstance has actually produced something positive. Abe and Paulina had no idea that all of his memories would come back at once, much less be sparked by Paulina's diagnosis of thyroid cancer. Abe's memories returned just in time for him to begin preparing for Chanel and Johnny DeMara's, Carson Boatman, wedding and begin preparing for his duties as mayor. In light of Salem's drug crisis, he wants to be able to assist Paulina in running the city as efficiently as possible. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.